Hey guys, Dannibal Barker here, bringing you another Total War Rome 2 battle. This is a 1v1 online game against the great Patchy, heir of Carthage. I was so psyched to get to play him. I was looking online for a good matchup, saw a 1v1 friendly game, went on, saw Patchy, did a fist pump, it was great. I don't know if you guys saw the finale to his Hannibal at the Gates campaign, but it was pretty great. I was really happy. This is actually the second battle I got to play against him. I forgot to save the first one, and I was really upset, honestly. I did lose it quite handily. I was playing as... who was I playing as? Carthage. I was playing as Carthage, and Patchy was playing as Athens. And so this time I chose Pontus, and he chose Iceni. So let's go over the army comps. I thought I was gonna have to bring a lot of cavalry to match his, because the Iceni have very ridiculously good cavalry. And as you'll see, heir of Carthage very wisely takes advantage of that. I brought one mercenary Celtic light horse. I'm going to try and, through volume of cavalry, try and get into his skirmishers, because he has a lot. I've got one mercenary Celtic light horse, Ponic Royal Cav, that's my general, two noble blood Cav, two more in the woods. The idea was that I would try and bait him into attacking these cavalries right here, and then swing around from the woods, but I knew that the odds were that he'd see these guys first, and he's obviously an excellent player. Great YouTuber. Probably one of my favorite YouTubers, if not the best. But I also brought 6 Pontic swordsmen. They are pretty cost effective. You're not going to want to match them up against any good Roman infantry or much, but they have good holding power, decent attack. They're pretty solid. Probably a bit worse than Libyan infantry, I think. I don't know. I also brought 2 Eastern Javs, just because I didn't want to be skirmisherless. But I didn't want to spend too much on my skirmishers, because actually what I thought was that heir would be bringing javelins. Yes, I thought he would be bringing javelins. So I figured I'm not going to skirmish against those guys. I'm just going to go basically skirmisherless, bring a couple to screen maybe, and go heavy on the cav. So I have 2 more mercenary Celtic warriors. These guys, very cheap and pretty cost effective actually, very ruthless, high weapon damage, but quite low armor and health. Also have 2 more noble blood cav over here, so I have 6 noble blood cavalry total. These guys, very good holding power, super cost effective. They don't cost much more than the Carthaginian cav, and they're like twice as good. But anyway, let's look at heir of Carthage's army. He brought 6 Briton slingers, 4 sword band, 2 Celtic warhounds, a levy freeman, and all of his cavalry is hiding. And there's a good amount of it. I'll unpause this. I don't know where it is, but he definitely took advantage of the Iceni's. Here it is, some of it. Excellent cavalry. 2 heroic riders and a veteran rider on this side. I think, pretty sure that heroic riders are just as good as, if not better than noble riders. It's one of the reasons I think the Iceni is the best Gaelic faction. I'll explain some other time why I think that, because maybe some of you don't agree with me, I think. I don't know. But he went heavy on the slingers, low infantry. I was like, oh, his cavalry is going to be good. And it is. He also has another veteran rider on this flank and 2 more heroic riders. I was really scared. Very scared. His skirmishers, I'm going to have to be chasing this whole corps all around while I just try and hold his own cavalry at bay. I did not expect to win this cavalry fight at all. I was gonna try and hope to hold them on the flanks. See this trap, he knew that there was gonna be units in here. He's obviously a great player, so... Yeah, he also has a levy freeman up front, screening probably to help with cav fights. Yep, he's entered the woods. I mean, obviously, I had definitely a terrain advantage, because I could take advantage of these little copses of trees on both sides, so he couldn't know exactly where a lot of my guys were. So I had a huge terrain advantage in that way. I bring out a Celtic Light Horse and my Ponic Royal Cav, again trying to bait his Heroic Riders, because I have Noble Cav in here, but he is having none of it. Yes, he definitely knows that there's guys in there. My army doesn't quite add up. So he's moving forward. He'll take his skirmisher advantage, and leaving my cavalry. Not sure what he's going to do with his. I'm really scared at this point. I did not think I had the right army for this. Yeah. So I'm moving up as well, trying to match his movements. These Pontic swords. Got them up. Pontus is a good faction. I like Pontus a lot, because they have that nice Eastern and Hellenic mix that gives them good unit variety. And they have good cavalry on the whole. They're a solid faction. So he's bringing his Levy Freeman to the left and moving up his slingers, which is a great move, because I will get crushed in the skirmishing department. So I'm just leaving my javs up to screen, because these are the cheapest javelin that Pontus had. Eastern javelin, they're crap. But they have good missile damage. I mean, obviously, as javelins do. He's just pouring fire into these guys, 'cause they have these bad shields. So I decided it's time to attack. I move forward this Celtic Light Horse, super cheap, super quick, just to get his slingers out of the way while I charge. He's following with a Veteran Rider and a Levy Freeman, moving in a Veteran Rider over there, and I'm moving in on the cav fight. I bring in a Noble Blood Cav, and another one to hit this Heroic Rider, and it, given the opportunity, would kill both of them. I did not know just how good these guys are. They will take out both of my Noble Blood Cavalry, which are pretty good. He definitely wins the charge on this Noble Blood Cav. I'm going to bring mine around to try and sandwich it. Again, he will win that engagement. We both clashed right here. My Ponic Royal Cav and his Heroic Riders. I won the charge. My guys will stay in there longer, rack up some more kills. But overall in melee, they will get stopped by the Heroic Riders. And he's backing up with Veteran Riders. I threw a Celtic Warrior into there, as well as two more Ponic Royal Cav to try and take this Heroic Rider, or at least just hold it. Another Celtic Warrior is taking some Celtic Warhound handlers. So I know my only hope right now is to chase down his infantry corps and then try and isolate his flanks. But as you can see, I'm losing quite handily. And that is where my javelins actually came in pretty handy. Because when these guys are pinned down, they actually became very susceptible to my javies. So we are actually able to take out this Veteran Rider, Heroic Rider, with the combined force of 2 Javelin Men, a Thurios Spear, and a Noble Blood Cavalry. So Heroic Riders are excellent. So I'm chasing away these slingers with this one mercenary Celtic Light Horse. He's just gonna have a field day. And my Pontic swordsmen are better than the sword band. I think my guys are very heavy melee infantry. These guys are medium, so they'll take him down, but the sword band should... Wow. Charge 77. Oh yeah, Ponic swordsmen have an awful charge. Pretty awful. And the sword band have a great charge, so they'll win the charge, but I'll eventually win it. Eventually. And I believe Never mind. So yep, chasing back these guys. He gets a veteran rider out there. I'm gonna try and chase it with these Pontic swords. It's not gonna go great. I loosed a noble cav because we beat this heroic rider over here. And I'm gonna sandwich it. And now I'm concentrating my javelins on this fight, which we should win. Yep, chasing the skirmishers away and just trying as hard as possible to hold on this flank. He's got his great cavalry and beat down a Celtic warrior just about. And my Ponic Royal Cav is holding up great. These guys, I don't know how it happened. They probably shouldn't have. They don't even have shields. And they actually end up beating this heroic rider in melee. They end up beating it just by winning the charge. I don't know how. So pretty much gotten rid of his infantry, chasing down his skirmishers at this point. Yep, gonna start aiding this fight over here. Yeah, I charged some Royal Blood Cav, Noble Blood Cav. Yeah. And his Levy Freeman, I don't know, not a great move, because spears of any kind can do well. But they have taken sufficient losses by now to not want to be in that fight anymore. So skirmishers are almost completely routed. Now they are. And that is the battle. That's all she wrote. Really good game to Patchy. He slammed me in the first game, and I forgot to save the replay. So I just want you all to know that he slammed me in the first game. Just crushed me. But I got 1,459 kills. He got 877. I don't know. A lot of it was just because I was able to hold his cav off. I don't know how. Yeah, but 363 kills on my Celtic Light Horse, all from skirmishers. So they did well. So thanks for playing with me, Heir of Carthage. It was really fun to play with such a great YouTuber and player. So thanks. Dan Barca signing off.